Welcome back to Nest Studios. I'm your host, Birdtendo, and check out this monkey and the rat coming near us. This is a video review on the Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy series with Optimus Primal and Rat Trap. I got these guys off of Amazon, and, well, who's ready for a funny little story? You know me. I have my third-party rat trap right here. There he is in comparison. I just ordered the Optimus Primal figure, if you will, off of Amazon, hoping to just get the Optimus Primal figure. And when I eventually got the package in the mail, all I really got was not just Optimus Primal, but him in a two-pack with Rat Trap right here. So I'm pretty much going to replace my third-party Rat Trap. That's not really my favorite, and it's got some QC issues, especially when it comes to, tabbing in the waste into his body. It just keeps on coming apart, and it really frustrates me. So I'm going to donate that to charity by the end of the year so some other kid will enjoy it. Let's have a look at this new Rat Trap, shall we? I like his snoot, though I wish they could have put up some more paint on him. Way to go. I can't blame you. Budget cuts and whatever. I suppose the War for Cybertron series really didn't do well, which is why I like watching classic stuff on my DVD player all the way up to Prime. I'm not talking Amazon Prime, TF Prime. Oh, there's his head. Spoilers. I've already spoiled you. At least he's got some decent weapon storage. That's a pretty nice up. The little gun that pegs into his thigh, unlike my third-party Rat Trap where you gotta futz with it and get it fit in there. At least it's got some okay kibble management. Save for this one with his fists sticking out. Oh, excuse me. This one does have fists sticking out of here. And look at this, another little paint error right there, too. Yeah, this Rat Trap's okay. Could use some work, but he's a good cheese boy. But I know we're all here for the mighty gorilla himself, Optimus Primal. I got him in this Bigfoot walking stance right here. It actually does stand pretty well in this form. With these legs, don't let them get to you if they jut out a little too far, because in person, this gorilla mode is just fine. You can actually get him into this gorilla mode, which apparently is considered a third mode. All you really gotta do is, push the legs back into the knees and, futz with it. As you can see, it's trying to fight me right now, so there we go. And then you just bend it to your heart's content, get him in a natural pose. I like to get him in a little stance with the knuckles out, and there you go. Primal comes with these two swords. They're pretty good. Pretty nice swords. From what I heard from Jobby the Hong, these swords feel like they were copied off of the original toy. Or maybe that was on the Masterpiece version, which I don't have. But yeah, this monkey mode is pretty good. I think I got a thing for monkey modes. I think they're pretty cool. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, this gorilla mode is pretty sweet. Gorillas are meant to be strong, and sometimes in the UK they'll drop awesome albums that I have, the original and Demon Days, but who am I to judge? This is a great figure. Voice bot, you can just hear Gary Chalk coming from this. And speaking of which, speaking of Gary Chalk voicing a Prime, I want to make a little bit of some news here if you're in Edmonton. Edmonton Expo is coming pretty soon in 2024, the Fan Expo. And guess who's going to be there? And I believe there's one more Okay, if you don't get it by now, Peter Cullen and Frank Welker are going to be there. And yes, I did get Prime's trailer. I'm glad you noticed. And yes, I have Soundwave's little cassette buddies. I'm glad you noticed. But anywho, there's something to look forward to. I'm going to bring Prime and Soundwave to the expo. I might go as Izuku Midoriya and get Peter and Frank to sign them. But enough about that. Let's get into some articulation, shall we? The head is on a swivel. He can look that way and that way. He's got a hinge going up and down. He can look side to side and rotate. All that good stuff. Arm articulation is pretty good. Pretty good. He's got a butterfly joint, which is pretty sweet. Okay, the swivel is a little bit questionable because you swivel that way and it's going to feature his robot kibble right there. So what you want to do is, after you transform him, you want to, when you revert him back into gorilla mode, utilize this wrist swivel and the opening hands to ensure he's got a proper gorilla stance. The leg articulation is okay. You can utilize these lower legs because this is supposed to be the lower torso of the monkey. And he's got some okay foot articulation. However, the monkey toe just points down and that's it. He's got a little bit, just a little bit of swivel there. But pretty good articulation for this monkey, I'll say. And for Rat Trap, let me just peg off his gun. Okay, the kibble management is a little bit loose and finicky on this mouse, but it's okay. Not a lot of movement, just in the legs and on the feet and at the tail. That's it. That is it. Yeah, I mean, this Rat Trap, it's much better. I don't care for the articulation. I just think it's much better. Okay, I think it's about time we get into the nitty-gritty, if you will, of its robot mode. They're both of their robot modes. Shall we? We shall. Will it be Prime? Well... So I had to turn my light on in regards to it getting pretty dark outside, but here's Optimus Primal and Rat Trap in their robot modes. I'll look at Primal a little bit later. Let's have a look at Rat Trap here. Rat Trap here in his robot mode is pretty good. He's got a different articulation on his robot mode in regards to his arms. Pretty much his articulation involves ball joints, especially around the ankles. They get a little bit weird. But unlike other articulation joints, it mainly has his arms pointing this way, as you can see, other than his arms coming out of his backpack, other than his waist right there, which I think is a pretty nice cleanup in regards to this articulation, but he mainly has a swivel right there at his head, and the rest of his articulation is all ball joints. Again, with the finickiness of his legs, it's a little bit hard to pose, and he has his gun right here. It's got some pretty nice weapon storage, so you can just have him, or you can have him hold his gun, or just have him not hold it at all. And right there, pretty good gun, pretty big too. Almost like his third-party cousin, and no, I'm not going to transform him. Again, I'm just going to give him off to charity. Optimus Primal, on the other hand, oh yeah, I like it. I never watched Beast Wars. I might watch it in the near future, but this Optimus Primal is fantastic. Almost CGI-like, which is pretty cool. Albeit with more fur-like textures, and he still has the striated muscles on his chest, on his gorilla chest. His articulation remains about the same, so I'm not going to talk about him much, but he does just have a ball joint right here, and he has cannons that you can pop out or leave in. I like to pop them out right here. And he also has some arm cannons right here that you got to push on a little button on his these forearms, and these forearms are freaking huge. Like, they're so huge. The guy just does forearm curls for a living. Then again, that's the perks of having a gorilla mode. Right, Ape Face? Yeah, I suppose so. He's got nice opening hands, too. And speaking of hands, he, of course, can wield his swords, his mighty Magiswords, unlike the creator, who I'm still waiting on the body cam footage to come out, because that would be entertaining. The body cam footage already came out for Chris Chan, so we're waiting on the other guy's body cam footage to come out. And I don't even want to talk about that, but yeah, man. Oh, the swords are nice and long. You can just imagine him fighting against Dinobot, you know. Just given all the cuts worthy. Yeah, these figures are amazing. I was still very surprised that Amazon sent me this 2-pack instead of the regular War for Cybertron Kingdom, which I would appreciate. And no, unfortunately, Optimus Primal can't ride Grimlock, excuse me, Rhinox. I'll talk about Grimlock soon. In other words, I got a new one, but I suppose I could do some size comparisons. Him and Rat Trap, you know them. But here's my Midiko stand. I should have brought this out for RC, but it's okay. Nothing really bad, honestly. But as you can see, even without Midiko stand, yeah, Primal and Rat Trap, they stack up right there. And as nice as well as they stack up, that's going to be the end of our video. By the way, what do you think of the backdrop? You like it? I think it's pretty cool. It's better than the construction paper there. I don't know where my Quaxley figure is, so I think my cats may have gotten a hand on it. But that's the end of our video and the end of my Transformers Power Hour, which I should have introduced, but I suppose that's okay. And if you enjoy this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is, I'm your host, Birtendo. Keep it unreal, and thanks for watching.